It all comes down to this. Game 3 of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. You could cut the tension with a knife in this one. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the Utah Jazz and the Toronto Raptors.
Whose bat is that?
You take a look at Toronto.
Give me that.
Well, it's do or die. Both teams have to be feeling the pressure. Their season's on the line. Expect them to come out passionate and aggressive. This could be a classic.
You look at the Jazz. Anthony outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Carmelo really has great footwork down low, showing off the feel right there when he gets near the paint.
Pass to Porzingis. No good with the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And Utah has possession.
Nice defense, reading the play, using some quick hands to take it away.
What a play by Leonard there. Gets up the court so fast, and nothing's going to stop him from finishing strong.
Now here's Anthony.
Screen coming.
And there's the drive. And Anthony slams it in.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And it goes in.
Dort's shot is good.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
To the wing, right side. Porzingis for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Porzingis has got 5.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
Pass to Dort. With the floater. Rebound, Toronto.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Here's Porzingis. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7-3. He can hurt you in there.
And here's Melton. Back to Anthony. Porzingis grabs the board.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Pass to Nembhard. And stolen by Melton. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Leonard outside. 6 to shoot. Oh, he misses the dunk. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Covington. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Anthony misses. And it's Toronto's ball. Now Nembhard. Leonard looking around. The Raptors need to get off a shot. 4-3. He can't get it to go. Utah with the ball. Pass to Melton. Dort for 3. They get the rebound. Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
I feel like Melo has always been a guy who doesn't mind banging around down low, knocking guys around a little bit, and getting great second chance opportunities.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Hit that. You better hit that.
Now here's Anthony. 6 points for him. Driving inside.
I see him. I see him. I see him.
Dort outside. Fires from the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. So Dort's got 5 points.
Dort stepping in just a little bit and gets to the mid-range and shows some confidence there.
Here's Porzingis. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Hey, that's all you.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them.
I still think, even after a few seasons, that Porzingis has a focus to continue to get stronger physically.
Now here's Anthony. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Beyond the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Quick trigger from Trey Murphy. This dude can let it fly.
Pass to Anthony. Open shot by Melton. Porzingis grabs the board. Raptors lead by 4. Now here's Nimhart. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Yes, sir. That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Big slam by Murphy. His teammates encourage him to be aggressive, to make plays like that.
Now here's Dort. 5 points in the game.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. "26 seconds left in the first quarter here. Out left to the wing. Here's Porzingis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
Anthony with a bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And welcome back to our coverage. Of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Well, sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Jazz trail by 6. Pass to Klingon. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Knock this in, baby.
Murray with it. Utah grabs the miss.
He'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Rizachet. Here's Klingon. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Good on the second one. Now here's Murray. It's rebounded by Rizachet. Jazz trail by 5. Out to the wing. And so they foul intentionally. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Klingon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, my God. That was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many, that's for sure. He can really fly.
And the defense knows this. Somebody has to come over to contest.
Oh, yeah.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Dinwiddie outside. He got a piece of it. Toronto leading by 5. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And Bryant just attacking the rim with a strong finish inside.
Pass to Klingon. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Now Murray. Here's Bay. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here's Klingon. 5 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 3-point Toronto lead. Murray looking around.
No.
Up top, Bay. Picked it out of midair. Pass to Klingon. Knocks it loose. Uses the glass on the layup. Klingon's got 9 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And here's Murray. And he drives in. Pass to connect. 6 on the shot clock. And Klingon pulls it down.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Klingen's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to connect. Now Bryant. They kick it out to Murray to stop the drought. And Klingen pulls it down.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Rizachet. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And now we've got an intentional foul. Leonard outside.
Hey, kick it out, kick it out.
Porzingis with it. He's got 12. Shot clock at 6.
Yo, look at the clock.
Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
And Leonard drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Over to the wing. Pass to Rizachet. Over Leonard. There's the drive. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Klingen. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of this one. To the paint. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
And Porzingis has shown us signs of a little bit of everything here. Scoring, skill, dominating offensively.
To the wing on the left. Here's Ellis. Off target from three-point range.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Leonard. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Pass to Klingen. Here's Ellis. The layup misses. Toronto leading by 3. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I love how active Murphy is on offense because it forces the D to have to foul him.
And he makes a first. So he gets them both. 16 seconds left in the second. Down low to snap the cold streak. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
There's 6 seconds left in the first half. Murray. No good with a layup. Not going to go that time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Raptors up by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. Now here's Melton. No points yet. He takes it in. And Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And it's Utah with the ball. After the basket by Toronto. Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Melo showing that he's still got it down there, gets enough space to get up and get to the rim.
Oh, Leonard right through the defender.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Melton outside. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Melton. Left side Covington. There's the steal.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Anthony. Uncovered. Porzingis grabs the board.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Oh, deflected.
Who's got ball?
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Timeout.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Porzingis. Operating inside. Porzingis.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out. Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Nembhard outside. Drains the triple. Nembhard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row, looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And here's Turner from the arc. And it's Leonard with the ball for Toronto. Right side, Porzingis. The rebound by Turner. Jazz trail by 10.
Ball.
Anthony, left side. It's Dort on the wing.
Don't let him shoot that.
7 points in the game. Clock at 6. It's Dort on the wing. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. Dort's got 10.
You see Dort's growing confidence over time, comfortable rising up and firing off the catch.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, he may not play in every game, but when it matters, Kawhi Leonard, he's about as good as it gets.
Jazz trail by 9. And Anthony, here we go. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Leonard. He's got 10. Puts the move on. Nembhard outside. Porzingis for 3. Buries it from 3. Porzingis has got 19 points.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Anthony misses. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Now Porzingis. He's got 19. Fades back. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there. Jazz trail by 14. Pass to Melton. Turner in the high post. The rebound by Nembhard. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to review the game plan. So both teams changing it up here.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Bay.
Hey, watch him. Right here.
Outside Murray. Anthony grabs the board. Jazz trail by 14. To the left wing. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. Ellis has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter here. Outside Murray. Back to Bryant. Misses from short range. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Hey, yo. Right
Anthony outside.
Hey, you got ball, you got ball.
Over to the left wing. Turner for three.
I got it.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Ellis.
Hey, hit me, I'm open.
Here's Rizachet.
Crash.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Raptors lead by 11. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Bryant outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Bryant's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And Thomas Bryant showing the modern big man stylings, stepping back and draining a three.
Turner inside. Off target at the rim. Outside Murray. This one for three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Jazz. It's a 14-point game.
What a dunk from Melo. We don't see a ton of these anymore, but nice to see that he can still rise up.
Leonard, left side.
Hey, yo, right here.
Five to shoot. Pass to Porzingis. From behind the arc. Utah grabs the miss.
You got him.
Anthony, right side. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Right now, Melo is just feeling it, scoring at will and dominating the offense.
Out to Leonard. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Anthony outside. It's good. And And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Leonard double teamed to the right side. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Jazz trail by 10. Pass to Turner. And there's a pick. Fires it from 18. Porzingis grabs the board. On offense, here come the Raptors. 17 points was their biggest margin. And here's Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Kawhi attacking. And he lays it up and in. And the Raptors lead by 12.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Ellis. The Jazz again can't hit.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Outside Porzingis. Oh, the deep ball from Porzingis.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Turner for three. He buries it from three.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Leonard outside. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Pulls it. Here's Turner. The shot comes out. Good D by Porzingis. Toronto leading by 12. Pass to Leonard. Back to Porzingis. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Melton.
Porzingis, one of those big guys who you don't worry about substituting off the floor late in games. Over an 80% shooter from the line for his career.
Jazz trail by 14. It's Anthony on the take. And Anthony slams it in.
Melo sees the space. Melo gets to the space, and Melo scores.
And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Toronto now. Outside Jones. Pass to Leonard.
Set it up.
Now here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Porzingis has got 14 points here in the second half.
Ball. Pick.
Anthony with it.
Screen. Watch outside. Come get it.
Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 14. For three, Porzingis sends it home from three-point land. Porzingis has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Here's Rizachet. From about 19. Again, Utah.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Outside Porzingis. The three. That one no good. Jazz trail by 15.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Raptors.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kristaps Porzingis.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Nembhard outside. It's good, and the assist that time from Leonard. And the Raptors lead by 16.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Utah with the ball. Here's Anthony. Melton on the wing. Here's the three. Rebound Toronto. And here's Leonard. Oh, and it's over! The Toronto Raptors are the new NBA champions! What an incredible ride! Culminating in a championship. What a team! This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. And look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
I must admit I got a gutter. Shotty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother's soul. Crossing my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me wanna me. But left for me and they all